Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com. I'm back with another video from a very busy weekend. This one is the Hurricane Pro 2020 bikini results, and it was a really good show. Now, actually, there's two other videos I'm about to upload. First was the Monsters in Pro, which I told you was canceled. It wasn't canceled. I'll tell you more about that in my next video, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. And then also today was the Asia Grand Prix. I'm just waiting for the scorecards and pictures to be uploaded online, and then I'll get that video to you right away as well. So let's start with our Hurricane Pro. Now, as you already know from watching my other videos, in order to qualify for the Olympia in the bikini division, which has more than 25 contests a year, the winner of the contest qualifies, and then the other placings in the top 5 get you points. And the top 5 girls in the points placings get to qualify for Olympia. So if you get second place, you get 5 points. Third place, you get 4 points. Fourth place, you get 3 points. And fifth place, you get 2 points. Okay, so here's our scorecard. There were a lot of competitors. I'm sure if you look through the names, you will recognize more than a couple just from what we've seen this summer. But let's focus on just our top 5. All right, so in first place we had Julie. Second place we had Carla. Third place, Romina. Fourth, Maya. And fifth, Lauren. So let's start with Lauren. We've been seeing a lot of Lauren all summer long. We also saw her get 6th place at the Tampa, 6th place at Clash. She got 4th at the New York Pro, and here she is getting 5th at the Hurricane Pro, which is awesome. She's going to get some points for this show, work on qualifying for Olympia. She's doing great. Now, the first major change we see is the suit. She went from green to a bright kind of a cherry red. I like it. I think I prefer the green. I think it's more flattering with her coloring, but I don't dislike the red. I think it's very bright and fun, and I'm sure it's really nice to change things up from the competitor's standpoint too. Now, as for physique, I think she looks very consistent with how she looked at the New York Pro. She's got nice conditioning. There's not too much vascularity. There's not too much going on with her legs. I said before that I wish Lauren had a little bit more muscle mass, a little more shape to her arms, a little more quad perhaps. But when Lauren turns around and she's doing her back pose, she has a lot of muscle in the back. So she's obviously doing something right, and she still looks very proportionate, very balanced, and top 5 is amazing for her. So I think she's doing great. I love her long, dark hair. I think this time she put a little curl to it, which is very refreshing, very pretty. She looked wonderful. All right, next up was Maya. Now, Maya has been competing like crazy all summer. We first saw her get 4th at the Wasatch, which is the picture here on the left. Then she got a 7th at Tampa, an 8th at Clash, an 11th at the New York Pro, and then here she's getting 4th at the Hurricane. So she's working so hard. I think 4th place is awesome for her. She's finally kind of catching up to those really high top spots, which is wonderful. The biggest change I'm seeing between Wasatch and now is conditioning. You really are seeing a lot more of definition in her legs. Her muscles are really popping, especially in that back leg, closer to the back of the stage. Her abs look beautiful. Her arms look a lot more defined. Her shoulders are really sculpted. So I really like, from a physique perspective, she just looks more toned, more hard. I love it. Even her posing looks a little more deliberate. She's really puffed up her lats. Her arm is really sharply out to the side. She looks really kind of on fire here. I also noticed a big change in her makeup. At Wasatch, it was very blush heavy. Not a lot of contouring of the face, whereas here at the New York Pro, she's really, the way she's done her makeup, it makes her eyes and even her nose stand out, and I just think she looks very beautiful, very natural, And I love the little bit more of a bounce to her hair. Gorgeous. 4th place here is amazing. Okay, next is Romina, who we have also been seeing quite a lot of, and she always places so well. She got 8th way back at the Arnold, then 5th at Tampa, a 5th at Clash, and here she is getting 3rd place at the Hurricane. First difference, of course, is we have another new bikini. I wonder if Romina has a closet just full of beautiful, sparkly, glittery bikinis and she just picks that day, or if she has a plan. I don't know. But either way, her suits are always gorgeous. Her hair is straight this time rather than wavy with a little bit of curl at the bottom, which is nice. It's a nice change. I do wish Romina would put her hair behind her shoulders so it's in the back when she does this front pose. I just wish I could see her lats more. From a physique perspective, I think she looks very consistent. She's got nice definition in her legs. I think Romina is one of the more muscular ladies that we see in the top 5, especially in her lower body. Not too much separation of the muscle, but a little bit of nice definition. Her abs look beautiful. Her shoulders look nice. It's funny, I saw on her Instagram, she said she's 11 pounds less at this show. And I'm not really seeing where that 11 pounds went because she looks beautiful in all of the pictures. It's not like she was overly full or anything at another show. Maybe it's more in the back she carries that extra weight, but I'm quite shocked because I think she looks just as gorgeous as always. I do feel like perhaps she could use a darker lip color. What do you think? Maybe comment below if you agree with me. Feel like she is very light on the makeup. I mean, there's not a lot of color. You're not seeing a lot of sparkle or anything on her eyes. But I wouldn't mind like a dark, like a deep kind of wine color on her lips. Do you agree? What do you think? Either way, I think she looks absolutely beautiful. I love the purple bikini. And she looks just as good as always. All right, in 2nd place was Carla. Now, we saw Carla get 9th place at the Clash, so a 2nd place is really fantastic for her. I'll start with the suit. I love the color of her suit. Red is becoming fairly common in our top girls, but this is like a deep, like a wine red, almost a burgundy, and I love it. I think it's very dark. It just kind of suits her vibe. I really like it. It's very flattering. Her hair is beautiful. Her makeup is very pretty. Overall, I think she's got just a beautiful kind of stage quality about her. Very, very nice. And now from a physique perspective, she looks really hard, really fit, really firm, very athletic. Her obliques are incredible, beautiful conditioning in her abs. I love how she's got that nice line going down her quad. Her glutes are really popping. Her lower body in particular looks really, really good to me. She doesn't have the most muscle in her arms, but her shoulders are nice and round. She's got nice definition up there. Overall, I think she just looks very, very beautiful. I love her hair, everything. This is a great, great placing for Carla. And now 1st place, Julie. We saw Julie get 7th at the Clash, and then she got 5th at the New York Pro, and here she is getting 1st. So just getting better and better every time. I think Julie, of all of the competitors, is the teeny tiniest. She's got this very petite look about her. A tiny waist, very compact, very hard, very firm. There's no softness. She's very athletic looking. I love the roundness of her shoulder and how it kind of molds into that line on her clavicle. It's very unique. It's very striking. I love it. She's got beautiful conditioning. There's a little bit of vascularity in her arms, but nothing crazy. Her abs look amazing. Like I said, her waist is just absolutely tiny. She's got beautiful shape to her legs. There's that line going right down all the way from her hip down to her knee. She looks beautiful. And what's nice about Julie is also the way that she poses, which I think you'll see when I show you the next picture of the whole lineup. She knows how to pose to make herself really stand out and really look good. So let's do that. Here we have it. I know it's a little bit blurry, but I zoomed in so that you could see our top 5. And Julie really twists herself and makes herself face the judges almost straight on. And it's very flattering to her body. Her legs look beautiful. Again, that tiny waist, beautiful shoulders. She looks great. You might see what I mean about Romina having the most muscle mass in her legs, but she's very balanced, very proportionate. The muscle isn't overpowering on her. She just looks great. Carla looks good, very fit, very firm, beautiful legs on Carla, very toned. Maya, you can see what I mean, especially with the makeup. I think her face is very beautiful. She's almost shining. She's got a nice way of posing too to really make her quads shine. And then Lauren. Lauren, like I said before, I think Lauren really wins it when she turns around and you see the back. She's so tall. She really stands out. She's got the beautiful hair, beautiful muscle tone. All 5 of these women are just so unique and different, but they all belong in that top 5 and they all look great. So here we go from the back. Now, I think Julie and Carla in first and second kind of take the cake here. Their quads are really defined even though they're facing the back. So you can see the difference between their hams and their quads. But it's not like they're excessively hugely muscular. It's just the conditioning and the tone. It's beautiful. All of these women have gorgeous glute ham tie-ins. You're seeing a really nice amount of firmness and roundness to the top of the glutes into this very athletic looking back of the leg. I'm loving all of the variety of hair. Everybody has something a little different, a little wave, a little straight, some highlights. Gorgeous. Lauren in particular, from behind, I think her shoulders are incredible. And she looks so balanced between the top and the bottom that I can absolutely see why she places so well. She looks great. They all look great. Okay, now from a points perspective, Julie no longer has to worry about points. She is qualified for the Olympia. Carla gets 5 more, so she's up to 7. Romina gets 4 more, she's up to 8. Maya gets 3 more, so she's up to 6. And Lauren gets 2 more, so she's up to 7. Okay, so to look forward to for the month of September, we have one more competition, the Tahoe Show, which has been moved to California, but it is still happening. And I believe the pros are going on Sunday. So make sure you subscribe. I will be back with another video. And like I said, I'll be back with 2 more videos with those, the Monsters Gym and the Asia Grand Prix right away. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video and let me know in the comments what you think about lipstick on Romina. Do you like the red or the green on Lauren? Yeah, so I'll be back right away. I'll see you soon. Hope you liked it. You can find me at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.